So Ethereum is pumped, and we all know why. BlackRock has filed for a spot Ethereum ETF. So if BlackRock themselves aren't buying, definitely whales are buying, right? And it does seem that there's been some kind of foreknowledge. There was some buying before the announcement or the word got out, whatever. So definitely some people knew beforehand, which is to be expected because the crypto industry is just as corrupt as, you know, the general stock market, financial industry, etc. I've seen a lot of videos and some opinions on social media about, you know, why we saw Bitcoin go down and XRP go down at the same time as Ethereum going up. But I just want to offer my own take on this because I think there's a slight nuance that we might have missed. So here you can see on CoinMarketCap, if you look at that, a lot of the altcoins did a little bit of a dip at the same time as Bitcoin. Actually, it was a significant dip. And of course, Bitcoin has recovered somewhat. Let's just have a look at Bitcoin, right? All right, so this was yesterday when it did that dip there, right? And people said, oh, you know, XRP and Bitcoin went down. Some people think that there might be a coordinated attack on Bitcoin and XRP, making them go down while Ethereum went up. Now, if you look at Ethereum, it did quite the reverse. It just basically pumped, and it's been pumping since then. In my opinion, what's happened is some people got the BlackRock news ahead of time and rushed to the market to get in front of everybody else, and they bought big. But I think these same people bought Ethereum from Bitcoin, and the effect of that was a massive sell-off of Bitcoin to get into Ethereum. Normally, when you get a sell-off of Bitcoin, it goes into either cash or stablecoin. And when it does that, Bitcoin brings everybody else down as part of algorithmic trading. So XRP, Cardano, Solana, everybody would basically dip if Bitcoin dips because it's in the algorithm, right? But normally that dumping of Bitcoin would go into stable coins or cash, right? So when that happens normally, we would see an increase in volume in USDT, USDC, etc. Except this time, the increase in volume wasn't there or not in that significant way. Some people did buy stable coins and then bought Ethereum, but most went directly from Bitcoin to Ethereum. And the effect of that is every other altcoin went dipping like XRP did, with the exception of Ethereum, because the buying that was going on in Ethereum mitigated the drop and balanced it out. So effectively, Ethereum would have pumped a lot harder than it did. So rather than pumping to 2,100 like you see here, it should have pumped to something like 2,500, perhaps even 3,000 if people weren't buying from Bitcoin. And of course, because the Bitcoin sell-off also triggered liquidations of longs, so it wicked all the way down, which then triggered a whole bunch of liquidations in all the other altcoins. So the effect was magnified. However, because Ethereum didn't dip to the point where the longs were liquidated, we didn't get any liquidations in Ethereum. So basically what's happened is, yes, Ethereum also did dip along with Bitcoin, but because of all the buy-in that was mitigated and balanced out, and Ethereum never saw the massive liquidations like all the other altcoins. And that's just what is going on. I think it's just the effect of algorithmic trading, how everything is linked to each other, trader behavior, etc. And I think we're going to recover from this pretty soon. Let me just compare this to Bitcoin so you can see what I'm talking about. You can see that actually when Bitcoin did the dip there, can you see that? Ethereum also dipped. It just didn't dip enough. Can you see that? So it did dip, but because of the buy-in, the magnitude of the dip was nowhere near all the other altcoins. So XRP is in the red, Ethereum is in the blue. You can see that XRP dipped all the way down with Bitcoin, maybe a little bit even worse than Bitcoin because people were selling off from the sell the news Ripple Swell event. Or perhaps there were even worse liquidations on XRP because people were so bullish and they had these ridiculous longs. But you can see Ethereum did dip. It just didn't dip as much as the others because of the advantage it had because people were buying en masse. The good news for XRP holders though is that BlackRock is testing the SEC now with the Ethereum ETF, because if the SEC claims that Ethereum is a commodity and it hasn't been through the legal process yet, then how much more XRP that has legal clarity? And if you go down the market cap list, there's no way that BlackRock is going to try and do a BNB, a Binance Coin ETF. The next on the line is XRP. So sometime in the near future, expect to see an XRP ETF filing from one of these giant organizations. And that's going to have the same effect it had on Ethereum, or maybe even more. Not financial advice, do your own research. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.